Butter is getting melted. Okay. Grab my tablespoon measurement. Okay. Grab a tablespoon of flour. Butter is now melted. I'm adding my flour to my butter. Okay. And I'm going to whisk it until it forms that roux. And we have roux. Okay. I want to make sure that flour is totally dispersed in that roux. Okay. And I'm going to drop my chicken stock, about 1.5 cups of soy chicken stock, into that roux. Okay. There you go. I'm going to whisk it to make sure that roux is totally mixed into the chicken stock. And right now it looks like water, but once that heat activates the roux, it's going to start thickening it out. What pan? What oil? Yeah, if you're like pan searing it, but I'm not. We're only pan frying, so there's too much oil for me to use that. So that's why I'm making the veloute. Okay, what I'm making right now is a veloute. Okay, I'm not worried about the oil left in the pan. When I fry my chicken, I got too much oil. That's gonna go to the trash. I'm not using that. Okay. So what I'm making is a veloute, which I'm gonna turn into a pan gravy. See how that's thickening up right now? Okay. This veloute is what I'm doing right now, okay? I'm going to turn it into pan gravy because I am going to add some heavy cream. Okay. An ounce of whole butter, melted, tablespoon of flour, 1.5 cups of chicken stock. Same measurements you guys used when you guys made veloute last week. And I'm going to drop about 1/4 cup of heavy cream, okay? That's it. Okay? And I'm whisking it, okay? And as it's heating up, it's going to simmer, and the simmering heat is going to activate the thickening agents, and the heavy cream is going to make it thicker, okay? In your case, Ms. Rebecca, use your almond milk or soy milk. It's going to give you a lighter texture. It won't give you that well-rounded flavor of the buttermilk because buttermilk has fat. Your soy milk or almond milk is not going to give you that. It's going to be more like a light body sauce, okay? So I'm going to taste my my pan gravy, okay? Only thing difference between the pan gravy and veloute is you add heavy cream, okay? Again, it's a mother sauce, veloute. It needs a little bit of salt. Okay, I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. There we go. Just enough to give it some flavor. Like flavor. Okay. Done deal. Pan gravy is done. My heavy cream was about to get expired, so yeah, it's a little bit, it's borderline of being bad. Okay. I'm going to turn my heat off my oven, and I am going to remove my chicken because I know it's done. Boom, chicken is done. Okay. I'm going to pop in my veg real quick while my oven is cooling down to heat them up a little bit. Okay. And I'm about to start getting ready for plate up. Okay. I'm going to check my temperature of my chicken right now real quick just to make sure. My drumstick is sitting about 175, 180 degrees. My thigh meat is sitting about it's almost 200 degrees. And they're not burnt, but they're cooked all the way through. Okay. So while my veggies are getting a little bit warmed up, I'm going to tighten up my sink here a little bit so I'll have a quick mix when I'm done. All right, let me clean up a little bit here. Tighten my little countertop. Okay, let me put my chicken away, my chicken stock. Save it for another day. You doing it? Not thick. Not thick. You want it not bad. Remember velouté, okay? You remember how you made velouté? That's how you want it to be, okay? So the way to thin it out if it's too thick, because you got to coat the back of a spoon, is to add more chicken stock. Thin it out, okay? If you don't have chicken stock, water's fine. Yeah, if it's thick, right. And when you made another roux and put it in, you gotta add it slowly, because if you add it all at once, because it's not thickening up, remember, the heat is what activates it, okay? I'm gonna do 2 kinds of plating techniques today. Okay. I got a nice little square plate here, and I got a blue plate over here. So I'm gonna do one kind of a negative space, okay? And one's gonna have flow, okay? So first things first on this plate, I'm gonna start arranging my veggies, okay? Let me get them out of the oven. Nice and hot. Okay. Let me bring the camera over so you guys can see better, okay? There you go, okay? So I'm gonna start first with my round plate, okay? I'm gonna place my, only 3 pieces of zucchini. Only 3 slices of zucchini. 1, 2, or maybe 3. 3, okay? I'm gonna place 2 of the yellow squash, okay? Kind of like halfway on top of the zucchini, covering the base, okay? Couple of carrots. Okay, that's it for that one. Now I'm going to go to my other plate, okay? And this is where I'm going to do my negative space plating technique. Different way. Okay. So 2 plates side by side, okay? Same veggies, different plating, okay? So the first one is what I've been showing you guys, center of the plate with height, okay? Potatoes on top of the carrots, nice little mound. And the other one, I'm gonna go a little bit different, okay? So check it out, okay? I'm still gonna use the piping bag, but I'm not gonna do a rosette. What I'm gonna do is kind of a squiggly. Let me see if I can bring this other camera around here. You guys can see a little bit better, okay? So what I'm gonna do is start here at the corner, like I got crisscross. Start here, do a rosette, and then go around and around and around, up and down, as I'm plating. Boom, see? You got 2 different ones. One you got in the middle of the plate, and one you have a little squiggly, like a worm, like a caterpillar, and one has a little like poop emoji. So 2 different ones, okay? Now I'm gonna, you can, but again, this is your time to shine. You figure out how you plate up. I'm just kind of showing you guys different ways, okay? On the one that I did a spiral upwards, I'm gonna place my chicken right next to it, okay? My drumstick, that one is breaded. Okay, there you go, against it. The one that I did the little caterpillar size, okay? I'm gonna put it right on top of the caterpillar kind of catty corner on my veggies. Still center, still with height, okay? But I'm using the negative space on that plate, okay? Now for my sauce. Okay. So this one, on my square plate, I'm gonna do drops. One drop here, okay? One drop over here, filling in that negative space. The other one, I'm gonna do a drizzle, light drizzle. There you go, light drizzle around the plate. The one that I did 2 dots, I'm gonna do the smear or the spoon this way and that way. Boom, there you go. Plain and simple, guys, plain and simple. Now the only thing I got left is to put the roasted mushrooms on one, maybe right here. Oh no, it fell off, there you go. My pearl onion against the mushroom. Okay, my roasted red bell pepper right here. Okay, and then when the carrot kind of got hid in the way, so I'm gonna put another piece of carrot over here. And the other one, I'm gonna put a piece of bell pepper right here. Okay, against the chicken. Little piece of mushroom tuck in underneath the chicken. Pearl onion, if I can't grab it, it's too soft. Then I put it right here, tucked in between the sauce. There you go, that's it. 2 different styles of plating. Same piping bag, same potatoes, same ingredients, 2 different ways, okay? So now it's not always the, oh, here's the piping bag, let's go center the plate like a rosette, okay? So, 2 different ways. Only the red skin potatoes. We try to get away from the Idahos because a lot of people cannot digest the skins. And the potatoes, the red skins are, we call new, they're baby potatoes, so they're not really that old. And they're a little bit more digestible. You only leave them when you have home fries. So when you do mashed potatoes, it's best to leave them out. Beautiful. Okay. Sorry, my phone went off. Matter of minutes, matter of 2. Okay. So you got a little bit, sounds about right. Okay. Make it closer. Yes, that looks nappé, so add your heavy cream now. Remember, nappé is when you run your finger to the back of the spoon, and if it parts like the Red Sea, then it's done. A little bit of milk, not too much, because milk is going to thin it out, okay? Correct. A couple of tablespoons of milk.